The insurance company wants you to accept the preliminary estimate. That's why they go off of photo estimates. This is for their benefit and their benefit only. Now, for an example, we have this Honda Civic, right? And it was hit in the corner. So if we say that the insurance on the preliminary estimate, because even if they take it to a body shop, a lot of body shops are not allowed to touch the car while writing the preliminary estimate, even if they have a DRP with those two insurance companies, and a lot of the cheaper ones, even if you have a DRP, you're not a direct repair plan, you're not allowed to take anything off while making the preliminary estimate in case the customer wants to deny the repairs and cash out. This is how they make a lot of money, right? So we have this Honda Civic for an example, right? So on the preliminary estimate, if it was written by Photo Estimates through their programs, right? So let's say that they will pay you like 2 hours to repair the hood, and they will pay you around 3 hours to repair the fender and maybe 2 hours to repair the bumper. And we're not replacing anything else. With like some like maybe a fender liner or a bracket, it's probably going to be around, let's give or take, $1,000, right? This is what they want you to do. You're going to take this deal. Maybe you got greedy. Oh, I want this money. Yeah, let me take this money and take it to a cheap body shop, which is something you can do. But in reality, let's see how many things are actually wrong in this picture. Let me change the color here. All right. So there's a crack in the headlight right there, which means that there will be moisture and water going into the headlight, which eventually would ruin the bulbs, and you're going to be out of a headlight. And who's going to pay you to replace that? It's going to be out of your pocket, right? So we got the headlight that is busted. They're not going to see it in the photos, or they're not going to see it in the photos, right? And if we look here at the grill in the front, you can see that there's a big gap here, which means the grill is also busted. The tabs, okay, maybe only the tabs are busted, but you're not going to see it in your naked eye, so it will be in the inside, right? On the inside of the grill. You're not going to be able to see it. And that grill will keep vibrating until eventually it will start falling off. And then who's going to pay you? Nobody, because you already cashed out. Now let's see here. Let's dig deeper. Like if we look at the what is it called, the cancellation cover or the side molding or the bumper filler, whatever, they all call it differently. But on the side right here, there's a scratch on that molding. Insurance claim? Yes, you should replace that. And this right here, this side marker, you should also be replacing that. The fender liner is also going to get replaced. If we look at the rocker here, it's bent, which possibly means that it's cracked right in here, which means that it possibly needs to be repaired or replaced. They're not going to pay you for that if you cashed out, because it was you got the payoff on the preliminary estimate, which means you got screwed, right? And now let's dig deeper. All right, so the hood technically should be repaired maybe around 4 hours, 3.5, maybe 2 is too low. Let's just say around 3 hours. I would personally not repair it for less than 4, but let's just say 3 hours. This fender is probably a $100 fender if you get it aftermarket. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, sometimes you end up using aftermarket, you're forced to, so let's just say that we're getting aftermarket. Excuse me. So we got aftermarket, replacing the fender with an aftermarket one. The bumper should definitely be replaced, because that's going to be a lot of body filler on a bumper. So the bumper will get replaced, the bracket, the grill, probably all the grills, this piece on top of the headlight should also be replaced, because those are, a lot of times they break if the headlight broke, right? And you then, after the teardown, the estimate would be around $3,500, right? The insurance saved money when they actually just paid you the $1,000, and maybe you have a $500 deductible, so they ended up paying you $500 and they did not fix your car. And then you thought you were going to be smarter than them and just take it to a corner body shop. They will fix it for cheaper, right? But then you're going to get screwed when all these problems start coming back out. So this is why photo estimates is something that they push their adjusters and their estimators to do, because they're trying to save money and they're trying to get you to be greedy and accept the little money maybe you haven't seen in a while. So they try to screw you over and over, over and over, over and over. So it's better for you when you get into an accident. The $500 that you're gonna get, maybe it's gonna help you, but at the end you're gonna get screwed, because your car is not gonna get repaired correctly unless you actually take it through the like whatever body shop. I'm not telling you bring it to me. God no, I'm not saying that. Just take it to a body shop that can actually work off the estimate and actually repair it correctly and restore it to its pre-loss condition. Not just slap some Bondo on a fender and button up the bumper, screw it into because they don't want to replace the broken bracket for you. So don't go to a place like that if you care about your car, if you want it to last long. If you care, you would take it to a shop that will actually give you a warranty or some kind of warranty or guarantee. Make sure that you're getting a car, and a place that you go back to and say, hey, you guys fixed my bumper last year, and look at it now, it's just falling apart, or the paint is peeling off, or this is why you need to go to a place that offers you a warranty, because it's for your own benefit.